So you want to be a cop. Do you know what you're really getting yourself into? What's up guys, I'm Defend the Blue Line, back with another video. Police officers have probably one of the most dangerous jobs in the world, but besides that, it could be a difficult job as well. Here are some reasons why this profession might not be the best one for you. Number 1. Excuses. Too many people don't want to be held accountable for their actions. It could get very frustrating dealing with someone who blames the sun in their eyes for crashing into another car. Yeah, and especially when their phone was visibly in their hands before the crash and is still in their hands even after you told them to step out. Police officers are expected to remain calm in all of these situations, and it could get very difficult in these types of situations. Number 2, the public's view on the police. Police officers work to save lives. They put their lives on the line every day. They don't know if they will be coming home at the end of their shift or not. However, the public views them as killers. Those people can't open their eyes and see what police officers are actually doing. This view of police officers comes mainly from social media. There are too many posts going around where an officer has shot someone. However, these posts don't include why the officer shot someone, which leads to the public thinking it was for no reason. People forget that police officers are humans too. The public doesn't realize that these officers are not robots. Number 3, the scrutiny. The actions of police officers can affect them and their whole department. The public has the right to report an officer for something they said both on duty or off duty. This is something you won't see in any other profession. Number 4, the stereotypes. Most TV shows portray cops as fat and not smart. This is not the case. Most police officers are compassionate and just looking to help the public in any way possible. The profession of a police officer requires them to be fit, so most police officers aren't really that big. Number 5, mental disorders. A lot of police officers suffer from mental disorders such as post-traumatic stress disorder. Police officers see evil in the streets that people pretend doesn't exist. They see murdered bodies, dead bodies, bad car accidents, and other life-scarring things that we pretend doesn't exist. Sometimes they can even see their own friends and colleagues getting murdered right in front of their eyes. This can often lead to suicide, which in total is almost the same amount of officers killed yearly in the line of duty. More than 100 officers die yearly, and almost the same amount of officers commit suicide. In fact, for about 3 years, police suicides outnumbered line of duty deaths. Number 6, pre-existent mental disorders. If you have a disorder and want to become a cop, I would suggest finding a different profession, or finding something else within the law enforcement field. Disorders like colorblindness can really affect your performance out in the field. Now, I'm not going to cover every single type of disorder and if it's safe to become a police officer or not, but just think logically. This is one of those things where you'd have to think about your overall safety, not just your dream career. You know, if you have a disorder that can make you forget stuff, you might not want to become a police officer. Police officers are required to memorize a lot of information. If you're unable to memorize everything, or at least a large amount of it, it's best you pick a different career. This is again one of those things where you just have to play out a scenario in your head. Is your mental health going to affect your performance out in the field? Is it going to put your life or the general public's lives in danger? I'm really not trying to convince you guys not to become a police officer. I know a lot of my subscribers want to become a police officer, and so do I, but I thought it'd be best to explain some reasons why it isn't the best option. I was going to turn this into a top 5 reasons why you should become a police officer, but I thought that would be a pretty standard and boring video, since there's already a lot of videos like that on YouTube. Alright, those were just a few reasons why becoming a police officer is a very difficult job. That's going to end today's video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Feel free to comment what you guys would like to see in the next episode, and be sure to like, share, and hit the subscribe button. With that being said, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Only about 3.5% of the people that watch my videos are subscribed. That means about 97% of the people that watch my videos are not subscribed. So please, if you're watching this, I would greatly appreciate it if you could subscribe. If you end up not liking my videos in the future, you can always unsubscribe.